The so-called Snoopers Charter, officially known as Investigatory Powers Act, slipped by seemingly invisible to the public or even the press at large. I only found out about it a couple of days ago and haven't had a lot of time to look into it properly until today. Now normally I wouldn't touch something like this because more qualified individuals would do a far better job than I as far as I'm concerned. But a lot of the folks in my sphere don't seem to have noticed it either. And I cannot stand idly by while something that a lot of very smart people, including those from Apple, Google and Twitter, who know about such things are saying it's kind of shit. By all accounts, this appears to be one of the most wide-reaching set of powers a government has given itself related to our internet privacy pretty much ever, and gives some of the more insane dictatorial regimes a run for their money. You do realise we don't have to be better than them at everything, right? For fuck's sake. The problems with this bill vary from the idiotically pointless wastes of time and resources to the unbelievable invasions of privacy. Some of the laws go as far as possibly enabling your personal devices to become monitoring equipment, granting access to webcams and microphones. Much of what they will be collecting will be essentially useless data that in the fight on terror would be about as useful as Bin Laden's favoured toothpaste. Not to mention that anyone with enough tech savviness will more than likely be able to elude everything the Charter permits anyway. But for the average person, these laws will mean that details of very private, intimate parts of their lives will be tracked every moment they spend online or simply in the presence of a device like a smartphone. While there is always the theoretical caveat of, well, this will only be used against those who are being investigated for crimes, the simple fact is the vast majority of us have committed no such act and therefore should not be having every moment of their online lives tracked. And there will always be bad actors within governments that will bend these laws for personal gain, and that cannot be allowed to happen. Now, I'm no conspiratard. Many mainstream outlets who have finally cottoned onto this seem to agree that it's pretty fucking shit, but don't appear to care enough to try and do anything about it. From my own looking into it, it seems to me that there is possibly one chance left to stop this in its tracks. I don't know a lot about how these laws work, but while this has gotten past the first two stages to become a law, there is still one more. It has to pass royal assent, which hasn't happened yet, and while it hasn't been denied in centuries, it has in the past and could be again. So I'm going to be opening up a change.org page and sharing it around. If anyone finds a bigger, better, more signed one, I will swap mine out for that. But as yet, the only ones I can find are from years ago, the first time they tried to pull this shit. Sign it, like it, share it, and this video everywhere, especially with British friends and family. Tweet it, Facebook it, fuck. Put it on a poster with the URLs. Just get this info out there and let's get people talking. Hopefully one of the big boys will catch wind and do something that will actually make a difference. Cheers guys, I will catch you in the next video.